Students, families, friends, and fellow educators, in just a few moments we will begin the Spring 2024 Harold Ferguson High School commencement ceremony. Please take a moment, silence any cell phones and other electronic devices for the duration of the ceremony. the best crowd we've had in a while. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the Star Spangled Banner. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Look at this group. Yeah. Good afternoon. It was a great pleasure and honor on behalf of the students, staff, alumni, and soon-to-be graduates that we welcome you to the Spring 2024 Harold Ferguson High School Commencement Ceremony. My name is Dr. Jason Germain, principal of Ferguson High School, and today we congregate to celebrate the hard work, accomplishments, achievements of these 41 amazing members of the Ferguson High School family. That's one. Before we begin, we are honored to have the presence of several dignitaries. Dignitaries, when recognized, please stand. Please help me welcome Dr. Mark Schaefer, Superintendent. Ms. Barbara Cruz, President, Thompson School District Board of Education. Mr. Stu Boyd, Vice President, Thompson School District Board of Education. Ms. Amy Doran, Secretary, Thompson School District Board of Education. Ms. Dawn Kirk, Thompson School District Board of Education. Dr. Melissa Schneider, Chief Academic Officer. Mr. Theo Robeson, Executive Director of Secondary Education. And out in the crowd somewhere, Mr. Mike Hausman, our Public Information Officer. All right, please help me give our dignitaries a huge round of applause for their support of Ferguson High School and our students. I would also like to acknowledge the parents, siblings, extended family members, guardians, and all of the others who have provided support for the students here today. Please help me give a round of applause to the people behind the scenes who have contributed to the accomplishments of our soon-to-be graduates. Many Thompson School District employees have also contributed to the success of the students we are celebrating today, including former teachers, administrators, and support staff. If you are a district employee who does not work at Ferguson High School, please stand to be recognized, and let's give them a round of applause. At Harold Ferguson High School, our mission is simple, yet meaningful. Specifically, our mission is to create alternative experiences because each learner deserves different, not less. At this time, I would ask the teaching and support staff of Ferguson High School to please stand. The educators at Harold Ferguson High School deliver on this mission every single day, ensuring to the best of their ability that each student is on a pathway to graduation, that they attend school every day, and that they treat others better than they themselves want to be treated. The staff accomplish this through the development of meaningful relationships, by being aggressively supportive, and by approaching their craft with both flexibility and grace. Please help our graduates and I give the staff of Harold Ferguson High School one well-deserved round of applause. Graduates, I'm so very proud of each of you. As you sit on the stage today, I want to take a minute and remind you of the story of the Lighthouse. Ferguson Alternative High School chose the lighthouse as their school symbol in 1990, as many students felt that Ferguson provided a guiding light through life's storms. This light has helped lead those who have been lost back to the safety and shelter of a caring school environment. During our graduation ceremonies, every graduate leaves a part of themselves and a piece of light for the students left behind, so that they too will find their way to being successfully educated and cared about with the help of the Ferguson family. While our celebration today is one that recognizes and acknowledges each of your academic journeys, it is important to recognize the Ferguson alumni and the Ferguson family who illuminated the way for you. Further, it is important to reflect on those who will benefit from the light you leave behind this afternoon. Light that shines brighter as a result of the accomplishments, achievements, effort, and perseverance that have defined your collective journey to this stage today. If you are here today, you never gave up. If you are here today, you look forward when you could have looked back. Most importantly, if you're here today, you're ready for the transition from high school to being a contributing member of our community. I know this commitment to education and your future for many of you did not come without the recognition that the traditional school environment was not meeting your needs and that you wanted and maybe even needed something different, something alternative. I also want you to understand that alternative, while different, is not less. As you embark on the first day of the rest of your lives, it is important to recognize that life storms do not stop after graduation. When things are tough, please remember you are capable, resilient, self-sufficient, and brave young men and women. Thank you for being part of the Ferguson High School family. Thank you to each of you for sticking with school when other paths appeared easier. And most importantly, thank you for choosing to follow through on your commitment to graduating high school. And to quote Maddie Eckhart, a 2021 Ferguson graduate, "Leave your mark so others may find their way in the dark." Please help me give our graduates a round of applause for their commitment to education, to themselves, and to their futures. I have the honor and privilege to introduce our graduate who will provide the student remarks this afternoon. Please help me welcome JoJo Beats to the podium.
Hello, my name is JoJo Beats. My being up here at this podium today is probably a bit of a shock to some people. But to me, I feel like this is one of the most important times of my life because I worked my butt off to get here. to stand in front of you all today and say this speech for the graduating class of 2024. Before I get into the main portion of my speech, I would like to thank a few people. I first would like to thank my parents for dealing with me when I decided to drop out of school due to COVID, and for encouraging me to go back to school to get my diploma. I would next like to thank Carol Hetzel for making my time brighter, my days brighter anytime I run into her, even though she's hidden in the office now. I'd like to thank my friends, you know who you are, for being there for me and supporting me throughout my school journey. And finally, I would like to thank Judy Gustafson for being the best school mother that somebody could ever ask for. I want to start my words of inspiration with a quote. This quote comes from a game that I have loved, and it has grown with me throughout my journey. The universe said, "You have played the game well." And the universe said, "You are stronger than you know." The universe said, "You are daylight." The universe said, "You are night." And the universe said that the light you seek is within you. An excerpt from the Minecraft end poem. Our school years are over, and to some the thought might be terrifying, but to others it's the best dang thing that's ever happened to them. But as these years come to a close, we will be thrown fully into the adult world, whether it be jobs, going to college, going to the military, whatever you decide. Adult life is a challenge that some may already be taking on. And to you I say, go you! Keep going, fighting through any challenge that crosses through your path. I know you can do it. For those who haven't stepped into adult life yet, it may seem ominous, but once you step into it, I believe you can and will do great things with your life. These last however many years for each of us have been filled with many hardships, but we can't forget about the prosperities. The lunch adventures with friends, making good relationships with teachers, movie days in those classes that you don't really like, finally getting that passing grade, etc. The list goes on and on and on. I will now add on to the Minecraft end poem quote. And the universe said, "You are not alone." The universe said, "You are not separate from every other thing." And the universe said, "You are the universe tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code." And the universe said, "I love you because you are love." And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream. And the player began a new dream, dreamed again, dreamed better. And the player was the universe, and the player was love. You are the player. Wake up. Another excerpt from the Minecraft end poem. Now, before I say my final thanks, I would like everybody on this stage and the graduating class to leave this auditorium with the mindset to kick butt throughout the rest of your lives. You graduated high school and you can get through whatever else life throws your way. Thank you, everybody, for the best couple of years of my school journey. Without this community I was accepted to, I don't think I would have gotten the opportunity to walk across this stage and say this speech, or to walk across this stage to receive my diploma. So again, I thank you all for everything. Please help me welcome Dr. Germain back to the podium.
At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Mark Schaefer, Thompson School District Superintendent, to the podium for the acceptance of the class. Dr. Schaefer, I hereby attest and confirm that the students before you have successfully completed the requirements set forth by the Thompson School District Board of Education and are deserving of this recognition with the presentation of their high school diploma.
Dr. Germain, on behalf of the Thompson School District Board of Education, the district leadership team, and community, I am honored to accept the Ferguson High School class of 2024.
Thank you, Dr. Schaefer. All right, this begins the presentation of the 2024 graduates. As we proceed, each graduate will be invited to the podium by their chosen staff member. Following brief remarks, each graduate will receive a rose and a diploma cover in line with our longstanding tradition at Ferguson High School. I would also like to call out soon-to-be graduates who have earned honor cords this year. Please note that students with a diamond symbol after their names are being honored with the Thompson Career Campus Post-Secondary Workforce Readiness Cord. At this time, I would like to welcome Laura Anderson to the podium to formally acknowledge our first graduate.
Araya Lujan. I have known Araya since I was her school counselor at Loveland High School when she started there as a freshman. I had already worked with Araya's two older siblings, so I was familiar with her family and had good relationships, so I was really excited to have another Lujan on my caseload. Now that I've had the whole family, I like to joke that I'll be joining them all for Thanksgiving. When Araya started high school, we were in the middle of a pandemic. We were all trying to make sense out of what was happening in the world. Transitioning to high school is already challenging, but adding in online learning, hybrid schedules, and a looming pandemic made that transition all the more difficult. I remember proctoring the PSAT for 9th graders that year, and Araya was in the back of the room. Since students were in and out of the building at that point, I hadn't gotten to know her yet. But when I noticed her last name, I realized who she was and paid extra attention. Araya was respectful and kind, and a bit different than her siblings, and not in a bad way, but I could tell her path would be unique to her. Both Araya and I transitioned to different schools and lost touch naturally. However, we were reunited when she interviewed at Ferguson at the start of the 23-24 school year, and I was so excited. I knew Ferguson would be the place where she could finally let herself shine. Araya, you are kind, wise, and accepting of others. I am so grateful you came to Ferguson where you could find your voice and finally start to believe in all that you are capable of. Watching you come out of your shell in school has been one of the great joys of my career. You are a person who takes risks, perseveres when challenged, and has a clear picture of what success means to you, and you will do it all with a positive attitude. Thank you so much for being that bright light that so many of us need in the world. Let that light guide and inspire you. Embrace this next chapter and do amazing things we all know you can do. And I can't wait to hear about it. I'm going to miss you, but I know how ready you are to go and do amazing things. Congratulations, Araya. I'm so proud of you. Laura Anand. Livy, I am beyond grateful to have gotten to know you in the short time you've been a student at Ferguson. It takes a lot of courage to move to a new town and return to high school to finish strong. You have the life experience and wisdom to be successful in whatever you choose to do. My hope for you is that you believe in your own potential. You emulate strength and resilience. This next chapter is yours, and I know you have the courage within you to do what is best for you and make your life yours. I am so glad you decided to finish high school with us, and I can't wait to hear about what you're going to do next. Congratulations to you. I would like to welcome Eli Bacher to the podium.
Ryan Alvin. Real quick, rate the fit. 10 out of 10. I met Ryan at the beginning of this school year in one of my forensic science classes. Very quickly, we bonded over our sarcastic senses of humor and our shoe game. As the year progressed and I got to know Ryan better, I was continually impressed with the person she is becoming. Ryan is a strong, kind, motivated, and intelligent young woman who is capable of achieving any goal she sets for herself. It was a pleasure having Ryan as a student, and I am deeply honored that she asked me to give her away at graduation. Ryan, you're a real one, and I'm proud of what you accomplished here at Ferguson. Your determination and dedication have not gone unnoticed, and I have no doubt that you will continue to achieve greatness in all that you do. As you embark on this next chapter of your life, remember to stay true to yourself, follow your passions, and never stop reaching for the stars. Life is full of endless possibilities, and I am excited to see where your journey takes you. Congratulations, Ryan. The world is yours for the taking. Kaylee Dornsif-Briles. Kaylee is a student that I have had in class for the past 2 school years. From the time I met Kaylee till now, she has grown into a more mature and confident young woman. As a student, Kaylee can be a bit quiet, but when she does offer to share her thoughts and ideas, I am always impressed with what she has to say. Kaylee has demonstrated many redeeming qualities that I'm sure will be useful in her life after Ferguson, like kindness, a good work ethic, and perseverance in the face of hardship. As her teacher, one quality I wish she showed more of is promptness. But nobody is perfect, and she's still better than Zach at showing up on time. All jokes aside, I'm confident that Kaylee will go on to do amazing things. It was great having Kaylee as a student, and I will miss having her in my class. Thanks for asking me to give you away at graduation. It was a true honor. Kaylee, as you move forward, remember to embrace the opportunities that come your way. Stay true to yourself and never stop believing in your abilities. The world is waiting for someone as talented and compassionate as you, and I have no doubt you will leave a lasting impact wherever you go. Congratulations, Kaylee. Your journey has only just begun, and I can't wait to see the incredible things that you accomplish. I would like to welcome April Cameron to the podium.
Okay. Hi there. Sorry, I have to put on my eyeballs. I'm a little old. I'd like to welcome Tyler Rich to the podium. All right. Almost. Okay. I met Tyler 13 years ago when he was a wee little kindergartner. I know it's hard to imagine this giant young lad being a wee little, but it was true, only for kindergarten. Tyler is part of the students who were my very first group of elementary kiddos when I was a counselor at Sarah Moner. What I remember most about his time in elementary was that Tyler was always respectful, happy, and kind to all, including his peers. I reached out to his kindergarten teacher, and this is what Miss Glade had to say about Tyler. Tyler was a happy boy full of potential. He would always enter the room with his sweet smile and ready to start his day. I thought today was a great day to start with how his educational journey began. In middle school, I would see Tyler when he came to Sarah Milner to pick up his younger siblings. He was and is a great big brother to them, and I'm certain he is the annoying younger brother to Trevor. Every time he visited, I was greeted with, "Hi, Miss Clough," and a hug. I'm no longer Miss Clough, but nonetheless, I still accept it. Tyler started his high school career at Thompson Valley High School. This was the peak of our COVID year. It was terrible for all, as we all know, and Tyler had some challenges getting by. Tyler said that he felt disconnected from the teachers there and wanted to transfer to Ferguson. He transferred during his fourth quarter of his 9th grade year and has been a roaring lighthouse ever since. It took him a bit to find his footing, but he eventually did. During his junior year, Tyler found success in working at Grounded and then joined DECA. He and 2 other students were invited to the DECA National Conference in Florida. His team practiced for a group of us, and I was able to witness his growth as a student and little human big bean. I was so proud of him. And here we are, the end of his senior year. Tyler was able to recoup some lost credits from previous years and was accepted to the welding program at Thompson Valley. He earned his welding certificate and plans to pursue an apprenticeship with a program called Denver Pipe Fitters. Yeah. One day, that was little sister. One day he would like to move to the East Coast. To his parents, Robert and Colleen, thank you for entrusting me to help guide, protect, and mentor your son. What an honor, and you should be so proud of him. In closing, okay. Come up here. Okay. In closing, I'd like to share a quote by Muhammad Ali. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Be courageous, Tyler. Life is full of adventures and risks. Embrace them. I do not doubt that your life will be prosperous and happy. Cannot wait to hear about your future adventures. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'd like to welcome to the podium Mike Vigi.
Caden Anderson. Caden Anderson is one of those students that I liked right away and I got along with right away. I could tell that he was kind and caring. And I just knew that his heart was bigger than his smile. Besides being an incredibly thoughtful person, he's also a talented musician. There was a psychologist, Howard Gardner, has a theory of multiple intelligences. And the longer I work at Ferguson, the more I buy into this theory. So often the world focuses on linguistics and mathematic intelligences, but there are, according to Gardner, at least six other intelligences. The one that I believe Caden excels in is existential intelligence. Caden enjoys talking about deep philosophical questions. I've always enjoyed talking to you, even though when it wasn't school related. I missed our chats about love and life and everything in between. Because of the person you are, I know you will do great things, and I cannot wait to see where your path takes you. Please continue searching for unanswered questions. Life is filled with unanswered questions, according to J.D. Stroud, but the courage to seek those answers that continues to give the meaning to life. So congratulations. Travis Brokaw. It is my great honor to introduce Travis Brokaw. Travis is a highly intelligent in interpersonal relationships. Travis excels in making and maintaining relationships. Travis has this ability to get along with everyone, students, staff, teachers, maybe because he has siblings that are much older than him, or than he is more mature than most students. Maybe he gets along with everyone because he puts other needs before him, even though it gets him in trouble. His superpower is how he can stay focused on his work with chaos around him. Math did not come easy for him, but because he put so much effort, he succeeded in my class. This is my hope for you in the future, that whenever you struggle, remember to stay focused and put the effort in, and you can achieve anything you want. Winston Churchill once said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, and it is courage to continue that counts." Congratulations. Raymond Davis. Ray Davis, let's see, there was an old slogan at Ferguson that stated, "Geniuses are often misunderstood." And according to the music teacher, Willie Cuban, Ray Davis is a musical genius. His band Foreboding rocks. And what is really cool is that his brother and his dad are the band members. He recently just told me that Foreboding is recording their first album with original songs. It's funny that the music he plays is so loud and in your face because Ray is so quiet. But still waters run deep. Ray, it was truly enjoyable having you in class, because you put the effort in to understand the materials, not just to pass. Your kindness and caring is shown through everything you do, so please continue to go beyond what is asked of you and keep rocking. Keanu Delac. They say it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it took a village to get Keanu on the stage right now. It wasn't because he wasn't capable. On the contrary, he's extremely smart. But it was himself getting in his own way. The reason why Keanu has so much support around him is because he is so damn smart. We all saw the potential, and we all knew what kind a kid worth fighting for. Keanu has a huge heart, and unfortunately, it caused him some unwanted issues. There's a few holes at Ferguson with Keanu's names on it, but he came a long way since he started at Ferguson, and it was a pleasure to getting to know him over the years. And I know if you can get out of your own way, you can do great things, and the sky's the limit. A psychologist named Christopher Germer said that self-compassion is simply giving the same kindness to ourselves that we would give to others. Just remember to talk a little nicer to yourself, and my hope is that you see in yourself what the village saw all along. I would like to welcome to the podium Willie Clay Cuban.
Richard Cuban III. As we gather here today to celebrate Richie's journey and bid him farewell from FHS, I'm filled with a sense of pride, for I've had the privilege of witnessing Richie's growth, not just as a student, but as a remarkable young individual with dreams and ambitions. To Richie's grandma, parents, aunt, brothers, sisters, your unwavering support has been the cornerstone of his success. Your love and guidance has sculpted him into the remarkable young man he is today. Richie, with his enthusiasm for video games, particularly Siege, has demonstrated both skill and dedication. His passion extends beyond the digital realm as he applies the same fervor to his work in the restaurant industry and his aspirations in landscaping. Beyond his professional endeavors, Richie harbors a curiosity about his heritage, wanting to explore the Philippines and reconnect with his roots. His love for fishing, especially at City Park in Fort Collins, reflects his appreciation for the simple joys of life. And as Richie embarks on this new chapter, he envisions his future firmly rooted in northern Colorado for the next 5 years. Richie, as you spread your wings and soar towards new horizons, remember the lessons you learned at Ferguson, the friendships you forged, the memories you cherished. Carry them with you as you navigate the unknown, for they will serve as your compass in times of uncertainty. So let us celebrate Richie today, a beacon of determination, resilience, and endless potential. May your journey be filled with adventure, discovery, and fulfillment. And know that no matter where life takes you, you'll always have a home here among family and friends who believe in you. Congratulations, Richie, and best wishes on your extraordinary journey ahead. Ash Waters. Today marks a poignant moment as we bid farewell to Ash, a student whose presence has illuminated our halls with creativity, passion, and boundless potential. Ash, your journey ahead is one filled with promise and excitement. As you embark on your summer endeavors, seizing temporary opportunities and preparing for the next chapter, know that your resilience and determination will guide you through every twist and turn. Ash's vision extends beyond the horizon where Pennsylvania awaits, with the promise of love and companionship. Alongside his girlfriend, Ash envisions a life as an artist where his talents as a musician and digital artist can flourish. His compositions, woven with the threads of his soul, resonate with depth and emotion, while his digital art captivates with its intricate beauty. Ash's aspirations stretch even further, envisioning himself as a film producer, shaping narratives that inspire and provoke thought. Ash stands on the precipice of this new chapter. As he stands here, let us not dwell on farewells, but rather celebrate the brilliance that he brings to our lives. To Ash's friends and family here today, your support and camaraderie have been the cornerstone of his time at FHS. May your bond endure the test of time, a testament to the enduring power of friendship. So, Ash, as you set out to explore the world, remember that within you lies a spark of greatness, waiting to ignite the world with your boundless creativity. Congratulations, Ash. May your journey be filled with love, laughter, and endless inspiration.
So, I'm going to be completely honest. I did not think I would make it this far, but despite every challenge and obstacle that may or may not have almost stopped me, here I am, talking in front of all these people, about to get my diploma. I would like to thank my friends and family from the bottom of my heart.
Congratulations, you did it. I would like to welcome Joel DeYoung to the podium.
Taylor Dayton. Well, I made a speech, so just give me a second. All right. Taylor, one of the kindest and most level-headed people I've known at Ferguson. Taylor's ability to stay calm has been a stabilizing force for my rather stressful school days, and so for that, I'm very thankful. His sharp wit and laughter can lighten up any day, no matter how dull it may seem. Taylor's not only talented, but remarkably humble. He's the type of person who could win like a Nobel Prize and be like, I don't know what the big deal is. But it's that kind of humility, which is why we appreciate you so much. He's also known for his generosity, ready to lend a hand whenever needed. Pretty good hacky sacker as well. So Taylor, your approach to life with purpose, passion, resilience motivates us all as you graduate and step into new adventures. Remember, if no one from the future has come back to stop you, how bad of a choice could have been? Think about it. I'm proud of everything you've achieved, Taylor. I'm going to miss our hacky sack games and all the goofy moments, but I hope you'll drop by and hang out once in a while. Keep being a fantastic person that you are. We're excited for you. Congratulations, Taylor.
I just want to thank my mom and my dad for believing in me. I never thought I would make it up here. This feels like a fever dream, but I guess it's real. Thank you, guys.
Zach Holmes. Hi, Zach. So I am proud to spotlight one of our incredible graduates, Zach Holmes, who's demonstrated sharp analytical mind, which is ideal for potentially a future in law. Also, he's got a somewhat curious passion for the Oregon Ducks, but whatever. Zach is not just smart, right? Like, you're also very quick-witted, able to explore constitutional amendments and the Ducks' game plans with equal depth. Like, if there's a debate whether cereal is just cold soup or what's the correct way to hang toilet paper, like, Zach can step in and make the debate interesting and lively. On a personal note, like, during a particularly tough period in my life, Zach's support was unwavering. Your friendship provided kind of reliable and steady presence that made a real difference every day. Thank you for that. So, Zach, as you pursue perhaps a career in law, remember this piece of advice. If you ever think about robbing a bank to avoid student loans, well, you won't have to worry about rent or bills for the next 10 years, regardless of what happens. So keep your humor sharp, keep your Ducks jersey close, and above all, keep aiming for justice with the occasional timeout for some tomfoolery. Congratulations, Zach. Angelo Sanchez. Angelo, with your kind heart, and your impeccable manners and delightful sense of humor, you've not only enriched our classrooms, but you've brightened our days, and that's like, I know it sounds cheesy, but it's true. I know that we've talked a little bit about potentially starting your own clothing line, and I think that's a wonderful idea, and I'm here to support you in all of that. And I came across some sage advice recently, which I'd like to pass on. So, Angelo, you also mentioned you wanted to do some traveling, right? So, as you start off on this wonderful journey of life, just make sure that you always pack a fork. Not for the meals you're going to enjoy in exotic destinations, but for those unexpected moments when life might try to rob you of your joy. So you're going to whip that fork out with the same gusto you tackle everything and proclaim, "Thank you, Lord, for this meal I'm about to have," and watch as your challenges turn tail and run. So, as you stitch your paths across the globe, know that your Ferguson family is here rooting for you. We can't wait to see the world dressed in Angelo originals. Congratulations, Angelo. Here's to a future as awesome as you. Poke me in the eye. I would like to welcome Jeff Fleming to the podium.
Michael Serbia. Stoic as always. When I first met Michael a few months back, he kept to himself, quiet, wrapped up behind a hoodie. He looked like he might have arrived in Colorado a few minutes before the bell rang for the fourth quarter. It did not take long for me to get a glimpse of what was really inside. I think it helped a lot that I could think back to the day that I first arrived out here from the East Coast. Michael may have looked like he was headed for quiet solitude, but before I knew it, he was knocking down walls with his powerful laugh and his willingness to engage with anyone. In class, he was always a ray of sunlight, bringing a different yet complementary point of view. Michael will meet challenge with laughter and not just survive, but thrive alongside his friends and his future coworkers. I count myself incredibly fortunate to have been lucky enough to be here at Ferguson this past quarter and stumble across this young man. I'll always be a phone call away if you need anything. I would like to re-welcome Dr. Jason Germain to the podium.
Benjamin Robert Downey. All right, we're going to do something a little different this afternoon. We're going to play some bingo, okay? Sound good? You ready to play? Okay, you know the rules. 5 across, 5 down, 5 diagonal, okay? I will stop talking when either you, your parents, or the dignitaries who have their bingo game sheet in front of them shout out bingo. Ready? Here we go. Quiet. respectful, loyal. These are, see, he's already, love this. These are just a few attributes that students and staff mention when asked to describe Ben Downey. These words, however, do not capture the entire story of the person that interviewed and enrolled at Ferguson High School in August of 2021. At that time, Ben knew he needed more support, a different group of people to be around, and in general, a different environment. While he might not say it this way, I would say he was looking for something different, not less. He revealed just a few weeks ago that before he found Ferguson, he did not think he would or even could graduate from high school. At Ferguson, Ben started to feel hopeful about the prospect of graduation. He knew he was attending more than he ever had in the past, that he could pass his classes and be on a pathway to graduation, and always treated others better than he himself would want to be treated. Now, to put things in perspective, sure, he was attending more than he had previously. However, his attendance did still leave a bit to be desired, right? Over time, though, he found his groove and was successful at navigating high school with a Someone cheated. And here we are, Ben, on the graduation stage. The rest of us will continue playing. Ben, I know I speak for the entire Ferguson family when I say we are so proud of you. After high school, Ben plans to continue working at Take 5, but don't think for a second that is his end goal. Recently, he was promoted to lead technician and goes to work every day learning the company, the processes, and systems, as he hopes to leverage his experience to own and operate his own Take 5 franchise someday soon. Yeah. Ben is most proud of his ability to come to school and see it through to this very moment. He wanted to thank his mom, Melissa, and his dad, John, for making him the better person he is today and for keeping him on track. Ben also wanted to thank his sister, Madison, also a Ferguson High School student. Madison, Ben wants you to know that if you need anything, the staff at this school are all always willing to help. In closing, Ben, because bingo is a game of probability, it's impossible to keep winning all the time. But as with most things in life, perseverance and the willingness to keep trying are what will get you a prize in the end. I didn't win bingo today, but certainly feel like having you at Ferguson over the past 3 years has been a prize I will cherish for the rest of my time in education. Congratulations and best of luck with your future endeavors.
Bingo!
Would you like to say anything?
I'd like to take a moment to thank all the staff at Ferguson High School, all the administrators, and I'd like to thank my mom and my dad for helping turn me into the grown adult that I am today.
Please help me welcome Judy Gustafson to the podium.
JoJo Beats. I have the honor of giving away this remarkable individual, JoJo Beats. JoJo is a kind and unique person with a quiet strength that can easily be overlooked. I remember when I first met JoJo 2 years ago in my class, they were very quiet and just went about their work. Asking for help wasn't really something JoJo was interested in, and I'm sure they found me aggressively helpful at first. In these past 2 years, JoJo, you have come out of your shell, and you are now a leader at Ferguson. JoJo, you have been an amazing student and are a role model for others. You lead with a modest demeanor that others can't help being drawn to. You are a faithful friend, and we often see you helping others with assignments or advice. JoJo, you are quirky, and it is so refreshing to be around someone who embraces their individuality. I also love your sense of humor, and the fact that you always have your faithful companion, Sam, and often a fidget spinner. JoJo is planning to go to IBMC to pursue cosmetology, and I'm sure that they will be wildly successful. JoJo, it is not hard to imagine clients being drawn to your charm, creativity, and talent. I'm going to miss yelling JoJo Beats, so I had to do it one last time today, every time I see you, and receiving a warm hug to start my day. It has been a joy to watch you grow from an unsure student to an accomplished and confident young person. It has also been a blast to be your school mom. Congratulations, JoJo Beats. You want to say more, or you good? Well, I have for you. Anna Sutterfield. When I first met Anna at the beginning of school year 2022, she was very quiet and not really willing to let people get to know her very well. The only thing I knew for sure in the first few weeks was that Anna was quite an artist, and her papers were usually well adorned with characters. Over the past year and a half, she has become an amazing student, outgoing, and engaged in class. Anna, you are a critical thinker, and you are able to look at things with a unique and applied perspective. Your curious nature has led to some great questions and some fun and engaging conversations. You take what we are working on in class and make connections with other subjects, many of which I've never made. You have a dry wit and a sense of sarcasm that always makes class more interesting. Anna plans to pursue a degree in electrical engineering after Ferguson, and her unique view on the world, questioning nature, and interests are perfectly suited to this career. Anna, I know you will continue to shine bright as you continue on your new adventures. Your professors and others will be impressed by you as I have been. You care about the world and others, and you have such a positive impact. Anna, stay curious, keep asking those questions, take your amazing potential, and make the world a better place. Congratulations, and we will miss you. Do you want to say anything?
I just wanted to thank my family, my friends, my teachers for all believing in me, even when I was unable to myself. I never thought that I would be here. A while ago, I thought that I would just, flunk out and amount to nothing in life, but now here I am, with a cap and gown on. I'm about to do something great. So, thank you everyone for sticking with me, even when things weren't easy.
I would now like to welcome Carol Hetzel to the podium.
Destiny Leon Daniel. Destiny's high school journey has not been a straight path. It's okay. Although people around her encouraged her to get her GED, she remained firm that she wanted to earn a diploma. And she's doing that. With resilience and a spirit to overcome challenges, and maybe a little stubbornness, her words, she is here today to receive her diploma. She never gave up, no matter how things looked. Destiny finished her high school credits in December. Since then, she completed certified nursing assistant training and will take her state board, and she will be taking her state board certification this summer. She'll be proud. Destiny's stories about the residents that she takes care of lights up her face. She has found joy in taking care of others and building relationships. She is thinking about nursing school next, and you should. Destiny, your diploma symbolizes academic achievement, personal victories, a lot of them, sacrifices, and self-discovery. Celebrate your successes and face every challenge with the same courage that brought you to this moment. Congratulations. Jaden Priestley. Once Jaden makes up his mind to do something, you can count on him to follow through. Jaden started this year with his mind made up to get it done, it being high school. And that is exactly what he did. He didn't let anything take him off course, not even the blankety blank required Spanish class, which, by the way, he passed with all A's. Jaden enlisted in the Air Force, best uniforms ever, yeah. And he'll be heading to boot camp soon. He promises to write. I asked Ferguson staff to describe Jaden with one word. Here's what they had to say. Calm, reasonable, laid back, honest, straightforward, humble, resourceful, determined, kind, helpful, positive, and resilient. Jaden, give me a call if you ever forget how awesome you are. I'll be happy to remind you of the words that the staff used to describe you today. And I will also remind you of how your determination to get things done earned you a place on this stage. I hope that you will visit me and let me know how you're doing in the future. Congratulations. Brianna Randall. Bree is a kind-hearted person who appreciates the simple things in life. She cares deeply for those closest to her. Bree is quick with an encouraging word and a listening ear. She finished this year in SOARS. At times, life distractions threatened to steer her off track to graduation. But Bree found her greatest motivation to finish high school was in her soon-to-be-born son, Malachi. She found a new energy and determination to finish high school when she thought about her son and being a good example for him. Bree is going to take some time to navigate life as a new mother and enjoy life with her family. Bree, being a mother is the most rewarding and most challenging, difficult job a woman can do. Your next career, it's teacher, to Malachi. Nurture his curiosity so that he will always love to learn. Teach him to forgive so he will always have peace. Teach him to love and he will always have joy. Bree, may the next chapter of your life be filled with exciting opportunities, continued self-discovery, and the realization of all your dreams. Braden Romero. I met Braden when he was on a leave of absence from school. He ghosted me, blocked my number, but eventually we connected again, and when he returned to school for a short time. Braden told me that he got an amazing job with a crew of machine operators doing excavating projects, which I think he loved. Braden was at a crossroads. He had a big choice to make: stay with a great paying job or attend high school. Tough choice. He wasn't satisfied to choose between the two, and so he did both. He attended SOARS and worked full-time for the last 2 years. He also promised, Nice job, Braden. He also promised to answer all my calls and unblock my number. Braden is a man of his word. He unblocked my number and answered every call and reached out to me as well. With a strong work ethic and perseverance, they're strong, he powered through all the classes that he needed to finish with class and grace. He never complained about the work and encouraged others around him to get their classes done too. Braden, I believe that you will succeed with any goal that you set for yourself. You worked hard to be here today. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I would like to welcome Chrissy Lockhart to the podium.
Jonathan Gonzalez. Jonathan, Miss Babcock was disappointed she could not make it today, so she wrote something that she wanted me to share with you. Jonathan, I was so lucky to be the occupational therapist when you were at Winona. When I first met you, you were the cutest little boy, and I loved working with you from kindergarten through 5th grade. You always put forth your best effort and energy. You were such a respectful student and were a role model for the other students. It was incredible to work with you and see you excel and improve year by year. I've forgotten lots of students' names over the years, but I've never forgotten you or your name. You are one of my all-time favorite students, Jonathan. Jonathan, you could be famous for being the kindest young man ever. And now you're graduating. I am so proud of you and all of your hard work and dedication. You are an inspiration to me. I am so happy for you and happy to have been a part of your life. I am very honored that you remembered me and chose to have me a part of your graduation. Thank you for that blessing. Good luck, Jonathan. I am confident that you will excel and master the skills necessary for you to meet all your goals and dreams. Love, Miss Babcock. And Jonathan, words cannot express how proud of you I am. Watching you grow from the sweet, quiet 3rd grader I met my first year of teaching into the kind, confident, and respectful young man we see here today. Jonathan, I have learned that it's important to know that anything is possible. Don't limit yourself with the fear of making mistakes. Go out and make mistakes. Make interesting mistakes, amazing mistakes, because you will learn from every mistake and every experience. Now is the time to go out and explore all of the possibilities life has to offer you. In the words of Henry David Thoreau, go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Congratulations, Jonathan.
I want to thank my mom, especially for everything. I'm going to cry. Especially for my grandma. She hasn't seen a graduation since, I don't even know when, like 30 years. And I want to thank for the Ferguson staff for being there, I can't speak, for everything when I was at school. Thank you.
I would like to welcome Keisha Martin to the podium.
Sylvia Davis LaRose. This girl has such a special place in my heart. Sylvia's time at Ferguson, like most students, has had its highs and lows. Over the years, as I have gotten to know Sylvia, what I know and love about her is that she has the ability to truly be reflective of her choices and how they will impact her future. Sometimes Sylvia can be told by every adult in the building that she needs to check herself, and she may hear it, she may not, but eventually she always manages to check herself on her own terms. When she does that, buckle up, because she is a force to be reckoned with. Sylvia has great dreams and aspirations, and today is just a stepping stone to the amazing things she is going to achieve. When she sets her mind to rise above the challenges life throws at her, she not only rises, but she thrives. Sylvia, I know life has given you curveballs and has tried to knock you down. I hope you know how much I appreciate and value your amazing ability to never stay down, but instead you stand up, dust it off, and swing back twice as hard. Never lose that fierce ability to get back up and keep moving forward, because you, my dear, were born for greatness. Never lose that amazing smile, that bounce in your step, and the love and appreciation for life itself, because you are going to go so far. Congratulations, Sylvia. I am honored to be standing here with you today, and so happy I can stop harassing you about graduating now, because you did it.
I would like to thank my mom and the students and staff for supporting me and accepting me. Yeah.
Ariana Everett Allen. Ready? Ari, where should I even begin? I am a fairly loud individual. You can ask any of the staff, students, or my family. I may have met my match with this young lady here standing next to me. Ari has been participating in our Ascent program, which means she hasn't been on campus this year because she is pursuing college credits to become an EMT through Front Range Community College. This also means that I have not heard her beautiful, loud voice yelling my name, Keisha, down the hallway this year. Unless she comes by to visit, then I hear it. And I have to be honest, I have missed it so very much. Ari and I started out our friendship through some challenging moments in her high school career, and she was put in a position to decide which road she was going to go down. One would have led to more challenging conversations. The other has led her here to this stage today. A high school graduate, a college student, a well-rounded, hard-working, focused individual who has her sights set on greatness. The joy I feel in my heart when I look at you standing here today and how far you have come in the 3 short years I have known you is nothing short of amazing. I am so proud of who you are today, Ari. Congratulations, you did this. And I know there are so many individuals who are here today that are just as proud of you as I am. Way to go, girl. Adrian Reynolds. Get up here. Adrian, as you stand here today, I reflect back to the first year I began working as the dean of Ferguson High School and the amount of time you and I got to spend getting to know each other. I saw a fierce, bold, passionate, and driven young woman who may or may not have sometimes used a loud voice to get her point across. You and I spent time together learning how to convey those strong emotions in a way that got your needs met. I look at you today, and I could not be more proud of the young woman who is standing here. You have been so diligent in working on yourself, maturing into a responsible young adult, advocating for other people's needs as well as yourself in a much quieter voice. And yet, still, I look at you and see the fierce, bold, passionate, and driven young woman I did on those first days I met you. The only difference is now I am confident in your ability to take whatever life throws at you and handle it with poise and grace while still never allowing yourself to disappear in the process. You are true to who you are, and that is a quality I envy about you. As you step into the real world, hold on to those amazing characteristics and never stop fighting for the life you have always dreamed of. Congratulations, Adrienne Reynolds. I would now like to welcome Joel DeYoung to the podium.
Jesse Colvin. Well, I am honored to speak about a truly remarkable young man, Jesse Colvin. The reality is, Joe McMahon, part of our campus security team, wanted to give this speech. He unfortunately could not be here today. If we could send him some positive energy, I know he could use it right now. It's, nevertheless. Yeah, Jesse and I have shared some of the same struggles, and that makes this moment even more special for me. Jesse has a heart of gold. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And determined to finish his education. You took ownership, completed high school with grit and perseverance. Jesse asked me to say a few words about his girlfriend, another one of our graduates. So direct quote. Judith, I can't thank you enough for all you have done for me. I can't wait to continue our journey together. I am humbled by how awesome and beautiful and kind and loving you are. End quote. And we often use other people's advice in these speeches, but I'm just going to use Jesse's. This is something that he wanted to share with you guys, future Ferguson students. Quote, life is not about feeling happy all the time. Life is about feeling all of the emotions. And at the end of the day, life is not easy. You get hard, and then you get hardest. And once you get the hardest, there's no going back. So people search for the easy, but life is never easy. Just deal with it. End quote. Jesse, keep being you. Stay kind, stay warm, and keep that sense of humor alive. Congratulations, Jesse.
I want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting me. I want to thank my friends and my family for always being there for me and giving me the wisdom to be the man that I want to grow into. Thank you.
I'd like to welcome Shane Momer to the podium.
All right. It is my great honor to invite Gabe Parks. All right. Let's see. Gabe and I were not always BFFs. What? Why are you laughing? Okay. He has a slightly rebellious nature that kind of reminded me of myself as a teenager. My first impression was intelligent, but sometimes his own worst enemy. It was enjoyable to watch him mature during his time at Ferguson. I could see his transition from a follower to a leader. He went from, I cannot or I will not do something, to, I will take care of my business and get it done. He managed to juggle a solid workload after school with his job and still pass his classes. My personal philosophy on life is the number one indicator for success is work ethic, because there are many circumstances and events we really have no control over. But work ethic and attitude are always within our ability to improve. This is why it is an honor to give Gabe this symbol, a constant reminder of his persistence and work ethic. So whenever you begin to doubt yourself, you can look at your Ferguson High School diploma and remind yourself of all you have accomplished and let yourself know that the best is yet to come. Gabe on. Appreciate it. All right. I would like to invite Amanda Smith up to the stage.
Yasmin Rutherford. You better stay right here, okay? I'm really sorry. It's not bad. Yasmin, the one and only girl on a football team of 40-plus boys. Sorry, I have to. I was proud to know a girl who was not afraid to be herself, not afraid to be the different one, and not afraid to be doing it alone. Not afraid of working hard or of getting hit, of getting pushed around, taking criticism from her peers, maybe even being laughed at or made fun of. I'm sure you heard you're not big enough, strong enough, tough enough. Today, I can assure you she is big enough, strong enough, and tough enough. I am still incredibly proud of her, especially right now. Today, when life knocks you down, and you know it will, get right back up and move forward. Keep working hard and stay loyal to the team you have on your side. Always be kind, compassionate, confident, and humble. Yasmin, I'm going to miss your laugh, your smile, your energy. Whatever you choose to do in life, I know you will do it well, and you will do it with pride. Congratulations, kid, you earned this. On a funnier note, I'll share with you one of my favorite quotes by Ellen DeGeneres. Follow your passion. Stay true to yourself. Never follow someone else's path. Unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path, then by all means, you should follow that. Yeah. I would like to welcome Trevor Tenbrink to the podium.
Karen Knowles. Good afternoon, everyone. I have the great pleasure to talk about Karen Knowles today. Though he might seem quiet and reserved, hiding behind his hair, don't let that fool you. He's incredibly thoughtful and genuinely cares about the things he's passionate about, especially music. Kieran's a master guitarist, but not just any guitar player. He's already sharing his talents with the world through his own releases on Spotify, so check him out. He needs more followers. I like to play the music over and over while I sleep so that, if you can get through the rock music, so that he gets more plays. So just word of advice. What sets him apart is his ability to follow his own path and heart, which is clearly reflected in his music. I'm confident that Kieran will achieve great things as long as he continues to pursue what he loves. Kieran, you are a rock star, but more importantly, you are a genuinely good person, and that's a quality to cherish. Though life will present a lot of challenges to you, with steady resolve and an unflinching commitment to doing your best, you'll be able to make it through. Stay true to yourself and always remember that your value comes from inside you, not what everyone else thinks about you. I can't wait to watch what the future brings to you. Congratulations, and I'll finish with my new favorite piece of advice to give. Okay, do your best to be your best. Congratulations. I'd like to welcome now Kendra Vare to the podium.
He joked he was going to do that one. I didn't know. Isabel Didier, get up here. Let's go, little mama. On my first day at Ferguson High School, I spent most of the summer wondering if I could make the transition to high school and connect the way I had in middle school for the previous 25 years. Day one, Isabel walks into my classroom, period 1, and then 3, and then 6. At this point, I thought one of two things. Either we're going to hit it off or we're going to be annoyed daily. Thankfully, the former happened. That's not to say there were days that we weren't annoyed or argued and even stormed off. Not me. But in the end, it turned out to be a pretty good arrangement for her and me too. I didn't know Isabel in her rougher and crazier days, but I can only imagine she gave her mother and teachers a run for their money. She has come a long way and will continue to grow as she enters the real world, equipped with the skills she needs to make tough decisions, navigate drama with her friends, and persevere when life doesn't go exactly as planned, because it never, ever does. At the end of her time at Ferguson High School, I found Isabel to be a fierce supporter of her family, a champion for her friends, and a nurturer to those she loves. The greatest advice I have for you, dear Isabel, is, number 1, use your gifts to take care of yourself and your family. Number 2, don't put off things to the last minute, credit recovery. Then become overwhelmed and overwhelm the ones you love that you won't ever get done. Number 3, when you're frustrated or upset, are you listening to this one? Take 24 hours to sleep it off before responding, texting, or Snapchatting anyone. We get over things when we take time to just chill out. Find something you love, commit to doing it, and then give it everything you have. And last thing, let things go, girl. Don't hold on to grudges, give second chances, and give people the benefit of the doubt. You can do this. It's time to move on and create a life that you want on your terms to meet your needs and your demands. I'm so proud of you, little girl. Good luck, Isabel. All right. Mike and I are doing a dance and song because this has gone so long. Are you ready? McKenna Lynchmit. Hi. We are here today to celebrate a kind, smart, and respectful young lady, Kenna. Both Mike and myself think very highly of you, whether it's your greeting to us each morning, your sense of humor, or your drive to succeed. We will miss you at Ferguson High School. As you move forward on your own, here are some sage words of wisdom from me and VG. Number one, when you have a problem with someone, need to make a decision, or feel frustrated, sleep on it before making a decision. 24 hours can solve many, many problems.
And remember, humor can get you into and out of a lot of trouble.
Number three, always be the better person. They say that holding on to a grudge is like drinking poison and hoping that somebody else is killed in the process.
Look for the good in people, and you will bring it out. And in the contrary is also true.
Number five, be kind.
And the only three things you truly need if you want anything is desire, time, and effort. If you have all three, you can accomplish anything. Look at where you are today. So we wish you the best as you move from our Ferguson family, and we are so proud of you. William McGrew. I met Will when he was a young kid. He came into my class to watch his older sister give her grad presentation at Ferguson. And while I was sitting in Will's grad presentation this year, I was thinking of how things come full circle. Here once sat this little kid with long straight hair and wide-eyed, to now this young adult with long straight hair to receive his own diploma. He is taller and older, but I will always see that little kid and that little boy in him. It was truly an honor to watch you grow to become the person you are today. Schoolwork was easy for him. He's intelligent on many levels, but putting up with the rest of what school was a little more difficult. I never met a student who would refuse to work so politely. Will had many gifts to offer. Yeah, your teachers know that. Will has many gifts to offer. I know that you will succeed in whatever you put your mind to it. Just remember that happiness is not a destination, but moments that come in and out of your life. Franklin D. Roosevelt said that the only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be the doubts of today. Congratulations, I'm very proud of you.
I'd just like to thank my family and the Ferguson staff for helping me get up on the stage today.
Kip Patrick Selly. You know, sometimes I would hear about other students from other teachers and form an opinion of the student before they would even step foot in my classroom. And sometimes they would live up to the expectations, and other times they'd completely surprise you. Kip, you were the latter, man. I remember the exact day when I changed my thoughts on Kip. We were doing a unit on transformations in geometry, and I noticed that Kip was always done first. And my first thought was, this kid must be cheating, you know? So I made him do a few problems in front of me, and to my pleasant surprise, he was able to look at the problem and solve it in his head. Charles Gardner labels this intelligence visual spatial, and I truly believe, Kip, you are a genius in this type of intelligence. Not only is he unbelievably smart, he's also an entrepreneur. He started his own company called 303 Mafia, which is quickly gaining steam. I know, Kip, you will do great things in the future, and I cannot wait to see what's in store for you. Best of luck, and please keep me posted on the great things and what you're doing, and please give me some more of that 303 stuff.
So I just want to say thank you to all the wonderful people like Mike that made it really easy and comfortable to come to school and learn. I feel like that was a really big problem growing up. Just being comfortable, you know, but Ferguson made it really easy. And then most of all, I want to thank my parents for guiding me to make confident and wise decisions in my future. So, yeah.
I would like to welcome Laura Ward to the podium.
Tabitha Campos Maldonado. Tabby and I go way back. I met Tabby when she started at Ferguson as a freshman. She was hardworking, quiet, talented, and always got her work done on time or early. A lot has changed for her over the years, but she is, I consider, one of my closest friends. Tabby has overcome a lot in her life, and it has not always been easy. Despite the difficult circumstances, she has always been constant. She gives everything her all, and she works hard and just does what needs to be done, which I think is really impressive. It was so fun taking you to DECA. Tyler went as well. That was definitely one of the best moments of my life, was seeing you guys grow so much through that process. You worked so hard with Tyler and Nevaeh, and you guys did really, really well. And honestly, so proud, and I don't think that experience could ever be replicated. It was just so amazing. I'm so proud of all that you have accomplished. You've talked to me about maybe being a realtor in Dubai, which would be amazing. Owning your own business, you could do that as well. And I know that whatever you do end up doing, you are going to excel at it. You are the hardest working person I've ever met, and I sincerely mean that. You are so smart, determined, and kind. Tabby was our grounded manager, and she did an amazing job to make it what it was, and I'm just so proud of her. Your menu items, marketing efforts, and management styles were just what was needed. You did a really great job with that. I'm proud of you, I'm rooting for you, and I'm here for you, and congratulations.
Le quiero dar gracias a los que me ayudaron a llegar a este triunfo en mi vida, and I want to thank my teachers and Laura for keeping up with me and making sure I actually graduated.
Judith Noble. Judith is one of the smartest people I've ever met, and I, again, genuinely mean that. Everything she does, she excels at. Judith has been in several of my classes, including business law, accounting, grounded coffee bar. She has a well-rounded business experience at this point, in education. She just naturally understands all of the material, and is actually a really good teacher and mentor to others, which was really helpful to me. She kind of just understood things immediately and was able to teach others. It's pretty incredible how much of a gift her brain is. Judith is kind, respectful, strong-willed, confident, and I'm sure has a very bright future ahead of her. I am so proud and lucky to have been a part of her life for these past few years. Judith, I know that whatever you do in life, you are going to do really well at it. You're passionate, hardworking, intelligent, which is sure to help you in the future. So continue being you, and you will do just fine. Congrats.
I just want to, oops, sorry. I just want to thank everyone that made this possible. It was definitely a struggle, to say the least, but my family definitely supported me through it, despite everything. And I want to thank the Ferguson staff as well. You guys are incredible, and I know that you will continue to help tons and tons of kids. Thank you, guys.
Last but not least, Carter Whitty. I'm excited to be standing here next to Carter. When we first met, he was a bit rough around the edges. He's had his guard up, which is fair and understandable, was strong-willed and struggled opening up and trusting. Now I feel as if Carter is one of my favorite people. He's hardworking, passionate, respectful. That was a big thing, very respectful. And has learned a lot to open up and trust the adults that want to help him and want to see him succeed. Carter has aspirations of becoming an aviation mechanic. Yep. And he already has a job lined up at the Northern Colorado Airport. Awesome. Carter will be training and working with other great aviation mechanics, and I am so proud of him for that. It is a pretty amazing thing when a graduating student already has a career lined up. Especially Carter, as he has been through a lot in his life. Carter, you have overcome a lot of adversity so far, and tough times will continue to come and go. I hope that you have learned a lot during your time at Ferguson and will apply some of your previous life lessons to your future. I personally believe your future is bright, and I am thankful to have been a part of your life thus far. I am proud of you, I believe in you, and I can't wait to see what you do with the rest of your life. Congrats. Yes.
So nice.
I would like to welcome Dr. Jason Germain back to the podium.
Unfortunately, Trent Black, Daniel Kroll, Joseph Reynolds, and Kaya Wilkinson, 4 of our 41 graduates, were unable to attend the ceremony this afternoon. Please help me give Trent, Daniel, Joseph, and Kaya a warm round of applause. All right, we have just one final task before I bring our graduation ceremony to a close, the turning of the tassels, led by Judith Noble and Adrian Reynolds. Judith and Adrian, please join me at the podium.
Fellow graduates, the tassel, sorry. Fellow graduates, the turning of the tassels from right to left signifies an individual's movement from candidate to graduate. Graduates, get ready. All right, turn the tassels from right to left.
You can give them a little more, right? Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the Spring 2024 commencement ceremony for Harold Ferguson High School. I wish everyone a safe and healthy summer. And on behalf of the entire Ferguson High School staff, I want to thank each of you for being here today and sharing this special moment with our graduates. Graduates, congratulations.